What is up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Franca and I'm glad you're here. I genuinely don't know what to post today and I'm kind of sleepy already. So I need a quick turnaround kind of video and I was going to do this anyway. I'm making like a little infographic kind of thing or like an Instagram post for work. So I was like, might as well bring you along with me and show you my little thought process. And if you ever had any questions on how to do this kind of thing, you can learn with me. And mind you, this is a learning process because I'm slowly learning how Canva works. So maybe then my YouTube editing will be a little bit better, but I'm practicing on my like work Instagram. So you guys can come along with me. So the brand we're doing today is This and That. They came in and they had a rep come into our store and she did a little demo day and it was super fun. And she gave me a lot of great info about these treats. So I want to commemorate, if that's even the right word, I have no idea, this moment. And because they were so generous and they left us treats to do Santa photos with the dogs, I did want to highlight them on our Instagram. So I am making them a little infographic. You can see me playing around with the words. My idea was that I wanted like videos playing in these like little photo things. Did that happen? Not really. Mostly because I couldn't figure out what video to use. Like I couldn't figure out how to get a video on there and the way I wanted it. So we just ended up doing photos, which is fine. Still looks kind of cool. But my idea is the treats we're doing in this, the like, I guess like, I don't even know what you'd call it, but like the little line they have is called Be Wild. They're a bunch of exotic dog treats. So they've got fun flavors like kangaroo, crocodile, bison, emu, and venison, which is not that crazy. But like the other ones are kind of crazy, like crocodile, wild. So you can see me playing around with the words right now because I want to put the actual like photos of the animals in there. Will it look great? I don't know. Now that I've seen it, I don't think it's like amazing or anything, but I think it's a little bit more interesting than some of the other stuff I've seen. So I think we're getting somewhere. We're learning some things. I also made one for this brand Bosco and Roxy's and they reposted it and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm famous." And I wouldn't shut up about it for like a couple days. So, yeah, so I took a lot of these photos. I already uploaded them, so you guys didn't see my home screen because it's a mess. But then you can see me, they had this cute little photo, and I thought this looked better than anything I could do, so I did want it on like the first slide. And you can see me playing around with the words, like I wasn't sure where I wanted them to go. So you can see me playing around with them. Then I got this graphic up and I was like, stop, that's actually really pretty and really cute, and I wish I could do that myself, but I can't. Now you can see me deciding to put the words at the top because I was like, they look kind of dumb on the side. So I did change my mind a lot and it was a bit of a learning curve, but it was actually kind of fun. But what I did is I took these like photo frames and I just literally searched up like letter photo frames and then picked the letters that I wanted and just spelled out the word. Obviously, my sizing was a little off. I had to resize some things and it's still not very great. But basically that's all I'm doing right now is just like figuring out the layout that I want. And I think it did turn out cute. I don't think I showed it in this video, but because they have a little blue paw print on their little logo at the end, I did add some blue paw prints in the background and put it to the back just so this page was a little bit more interesting and a little bit more fun just because it is the first thing you see when you look at the post. So I wanted to make it a little bit more fun and enticing, and I think it was really cute because even in their packaging, they do like the little paws. So I thought that was really smart and cute and sweet of me. um, and I think it turned out cute enough. Is it the best thing? Am I gonna be like a Vogue editor now or something like that? No, but we're learning and it's fine. Now you can see me using this magic media. I've never used this before. You can see me trying to get a video and you see this giant pause because I was like, I know venison's like deer, but like, would you call it venison? I don't know. So I kept changing my mind on what to call it, which is actually a little embarrassing. But then I realized I was asking for a video and I had it on images, so it gave me images anyway, which like, duh, of course it would because I'm in the images tab. The video tab, I tried. Um, It made me a video, but it looked like very AI. So I was like, I don't know if I want that. Um, also, like, I couldn't get it to go in the words. I don't know if maybe I just like didn't wait long enough or like what, but I don't know where I was going with this. So I guess we'll like find out maybe. I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll be able to make the videos, but like I just this one was really sad because the kangaroo was actually really cute and it felt a little bit morbid to put the kangaroo on there. I tried to get like the animal's face so you could like tell what kind of animal it was. I don't think it really worked out very well because the letters are so small. But like you get the gist. And I wanted to keep the letter like kind of on top of the like packaging. So maybe you could tell a little bit better. But this is basically just me making the images. I guess I think this is like an AI tool, I think. But honestly, I don't see why you couldn't just use the elements. Like I thought this was gonna give me a video that I wanted because I was looking on TikTok, but then I was like, people's like TikTok handles and all those stupid little like and things are gonna be on there, and I was like, don't know how to edit those out. So I was like, I don't know if I can do a video, but also the first one I looked at for videos on there was like bison, and tell me why everyone had text on the screen. I was like, I don't care about the text. I just want the video. So yeah, couldn't figure that out for the life of me. So clearly not my strong suit. But I have faith that one day I'll be able to. Like, I don't know where people get these videos from. Like, I don't know if they just like made them themselves or what. I don't know. Couldn't figure it out, beyond me. Then we have the crocodile. Honestly, the crocodile doesn't even look like a crocodile in the letter I because I is so thin. You can't even tell it's him, but you can like see the scales. And I guess that's good enough. Me trying to move it as if I could fit any more of him in there. It's just like a line down the middle. But I think you like get the gist enough that it like makes sense and it's not like completely stupid. Or it might be and I'm just crazy. But yeah, this is kind of fun to do and I feel like the Instagram for work isn't as like scary as YouTube. So I do like that you can like I can practice and like learn different editing things without the stress of being like, "Oh my God, this video is going to take me 5,000 hours." I do plan on like maybe trying a little bit harder with my editing in the new year because clearly I'm not very good at it. And so I think maybe like stepping that up might help me a little bit. So fingers crossed. But yeah, that's basically why I'm doing this. But I do have fun doing it because I use Canva for my thumbnails too. So I think it's fun to learn new tricks and things like that. Have I implemented any of them in my thumbnails? Absolutely not. Maybe the new year I will learn and try to be a little bit more creative with my thumbnails. I feel like I definitely struggle with thumbnails, and half the time I feel like right now, because I'm trying to post a video every day, that I feel like I get a little freaked out by like having to post every day. And when it comes to the thumbnails, I just kind of like wing it. And I'm like, okay, like this is it. This is what we're doing. Call it a day. But yeah, this is me trying to get like the dog sticks kind of similar to theirs, but it just gave me sticks. And I was like, that's not what I asked for. But I guess maybe it is what I asked for. I feel like you have to be like very specific with these things. But then I did this one and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. I was gonna put a dog on the end, but then I was like, if I'm putting like the flavors of the dog treats, maybe I shouldn't put a dog at the end because I don't know, maybe someone will think that a dog is a flavor. So I was like, that seems even more morbid. Morbid? Is that even the right word? Am I pronouncing that properly? I have no idea. Obviously, then they looked kind of funny on the background, so I like bolded them a little bit. And it's actually pretty fun. Maybe one day I'll get to I really wanted to try like one of those like moving kind of things, but I have an idea maybe for that. So maybe we'll try it in the next one, but I will take you along with me for the other two that I'm gonna do just because I genuinely don't know what to post anymore. Like, I can't color fast enough. And my book journal is on a halt because I can't figure out how I want to do the what's it called? How to use my Cricut machine. So now I'm working on the individual pages with the individual flavors. So I put Be Wild down the side. And what I'm gonna do is actually like crop down these images a little bit. And I kind of want it to seem like they're like, I don't know how to explain it. Oh no, my laptop's gonna die. I'll be back in a sec, don't worry. You won't even notice. Did you miss me? Probably not. You didn't even know I was gone. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I want the photo to kind of look like these like letters are like, I don't even know how to explain it. But like you'll see in a sec, but I want to make it look like these photos are like coming out of the picture and like this background has been like cut out of it. So you can see me resizing the photos in the B frame. So I resize it and then I kind of just like try and make it line up with the like actual big photo so you can see like the only thing you'll be able to see in that B is like the top of the antler. And I do this with all of them. And it is quite tedious and quite annoying. You can see me doing the E and then I have to go and fix it because it's like, oh my god, I thought I was doing just the photo. I wasn't. Don't make that mistake. But yeah, I literally resized every single one of these images and it was so tedious, but it was also annoying because I feel like you can see here, I'm not doing it properly. I should be making it the exact same like square as the photo or like image below it, but I make it kind of bigger so they don't actually match up. I learned my lesson, but in this one I didn't. There was no thought process behind this. I was like, oh, I'll just like make it similar and then it'll kind of make sense. I think the effect is kind of cool. I liked it when it was like a video because that's what I saw, and it was like, you probably know what I'm talking about if I said it. We're probably not because we're probably not on the same side of TikTok. But yeah, it was like this running one, and it was like a video of someone running, so it looked really cool, but I obviously couldn't figure out the freaking video. Also, I realized having the W in front kind of made the deer look wonky. So I do send that layer to the back, and I think it like helps with the illusion a little bit better because it gives you some grace on how you align the photos, and clearly we've learned I didn't align them properly. So I did have a little bit of issues with that. Um, so it didn't quite line up properly, and I don't know like how I would fix that if I'm being 100% honest. So I just put them in the back and I was like, don't even worry about it. If it's close enough, it's good for me. And that it was. And then I also ended up putting the L and the D because those kind of overlapped. Like the photo on the side. So I was like, okay, I guess I gotta. I think it was also fun getting the background in there. It kind of helped with like the illusion, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, I literally did this for every single one. And obviously you can see I also have like products underneath. I have each of the bags and then the actual sticks. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, the little graphic things. Sorry, I just sneezed. Don't think you guys would appreciate that on camera, so I did it off camera. But I do have like the actual bags and then the individual sticks. I got all of these off their website, but I thought it would be fun because even the sticks are like different shapes and sizes. They're not like all the same. So I thought it would be fun. You can't really tell the difference. They all pretty much look the same. So it was pretty funny to me to try and do these. So yeah, so I did do individual different ones. Um, and I think I will do it in a second here, maybe. Yeah, here I figure it out. So this one is the venison one, which is pretty fun. I think the packaging is cute. These treats are also really good for dogs that have allergies just because they're novel kind of proteins. And it was really fun because I like recommending these treats to people whose dogs have allergies just because they have things like the kangaroo formula, and kangaroo is really good for dogs with allergies. Um, so I thought it was fun to learn even more info about the treats from the rep. So that was pretty fun. I've got some new talking points, which we love talking points. And then you can see these are the individual treats. These are what they look like inside. Also, tell me why every time you have a photo and you crop out the background, which, not gonna lie, I absolutely love that feature on Canva. That is such a great feature. And I feel like they do it so well. Before I started using Canva, I used this app on my phone and you had to like manually go around the freaking items and it took so long. Now you can see I've done most of the other ones. So this is how I did them to make them the exact same as the one before. I would just copy the crocodile one, which right now I'm doing the bison one, but I would size the image on top of the other one, send the bison to the back, and then delete the crocodile one. Just so they were all kind of roughly in the same spot and like roughly the same size. Obviously, I was a little off half the time. The treats, I feel like you can't really tell the difference because they're all this like orange coppery kind of color. But like, look at how big this box is. It doesn't need to be that big. I cut out the background. I don't know why they're so big and it annoys me. So I think every time I had to like crop it down because sometimes if you add too many things, also off camera, I added like the like benefits or like talking little talking points for the actual photo. And then I did the same thing with the bison thing. This was kind of hard because I feel like some of the photos were like too big and I did want to get like a good enough I wanted to do this, but then I was like, oh my god, like his little horn is so cute and I was like, it's not gonna fit in there. So I did have to like push him over the side a little bit just to create a little bit more interest in like the be wild words. So you can't see his full face, but I think you can still understand that it's a bison. Maybe next time I'll do it like a little bit longer, if that makes sense. I do think it was really fun. I think you could also, if you did like the whole image or like more of the image, you could also like maybe bold the letters if you want to put them like over top of the image. But I feel like you will have to be a little bit more precise in like how you do it. And obviously, I clearly am not that precise and I do not have the dedication to be very meticulous with this. So I didn't do the bestest job. um, and I was a little bored of doing this because I did this for like 5 slides and I was like, oh my god, like I could make each slide a little bit more interesting, but I did want them to be cohesive. So I started putting like all the images in at once and then resizing them. And it got a little confusing on which ones I did and which ones I didn't do. But I feel like you could tell the less things that were in the photo or the smaller the image was, you could tell. But overall, oh, you can see I'm actually doing the letter again. I didn't learn my lesson at all. I think I got a little camera shy because I knew I was recording and I was like, I can't mess up. Even though the other slides I did off camera, I did so quick, so easy. And then this one, I got like a little camera shy and I was like, oh my god, people can see what I'm doing. And I was like, I can't mess up. And then I just kept messing up. So I was like, this is literally pointless. Let me know if you guys would like to follow me on my like learning curve of Canva. These aren't really going to be tutorials, or they kind of can, but like they're not going to be like the bestest tutorials. It's kind of just like me learning and you can come learn with me. So let me know if you guys like these videos. I know most of you probably don't care. I also know a lot of people don't even watch my videos. So I think it's all right. But I think it's fun, and I will be doing maybe at least two more of these just because I really don't know what to post, if I'm being 100% honest. This 30-day thing was fun for the first 7 days because I had like my videos outlined and planned, and now I'm kind of just winging it. I'm filming these the day of and like posting them, and I'm like, okay, this is it. This is all we're getting. um, so it is pretty fun. But yeah, I literally don't know what else to say. Obviously, I'm not making a script for this. I got off work and started doing this, and I was like, okay, this is what we're doing now. Like, I have no time for error because I have to post this. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and comment down below. If you didn't, feel free to leave a hate comment, and I'll see you tomorrow.